Welcome to News 365 and this is Venkat. We are making some efforts through News 365 to get some political news to you through videos and also sports videos and that tragedy also. We want to showcase all the news videos to our viewers, and while doing so, we take pleasure in actually introducing certain new things in life. Today what we are doing is, those who are not aware, we discuss about agriculture. What are the types of agriculture we have? Because of Corona, people are not going outside, and most of them either they resigned or they got stuck or they are in the lockdown or they lost jobs. And the Corona may come and stay. Maybe we don't, because there is no vaccine as it. So people, those who are into software and hardware, they now wanted to go into agriculture full time. For them, I'll give you a small introduction about the things where not much investment. You can also do this in your house, in the balconies, without much investment. It's my pleasure now to introduce a concept called hydroponics. And it's my pleasure now to take you through the video slides so that you can understand what is hydroponics. So here we begin the slideshow for the hydroponics. Look, there is no soil here. We are so used to plants growing in fields and gardens that we find anything else completely extraordinary. But it is true. Not only will plants grow without soil, they often grow a lot better with their roots in water or very moist air instead. Growing plants without soil is known as hydroponics. Hydro means water. It might sound weird, but many of the foods we eat, including tomatoes on the vine, are already grown hydroponically. Let us take a closer look at hydroponics and find out how actually it works. Plants grow through a process called photosynthesis, in which they use sunlight and a chemical inside their leaves called chlorophyll to convert carbon dioxide and water into glucose and oxygen. There is no mention of soil anywhere in, and that's all the proof you need that plus plants can grow without soil. What they need is water and nutrients, both easily obtained from soil. But if they can get these things somewhere else, say by standing with their roots in a nutrient-rich solution, they can do without soil altogether. That is the basic principle behind hydroponics. In theory, the word hydroponics means growing plants in water. This is from two Greek words meaning water and toil. But because you can grow plants without actually standing them in water, most people define the word to mean growing plants without using soil. Although the benefits of hydroponics have sometimes been questioned, there seems to be many advantages in growing without soil. Some hydroponic growers have found they get yields many times greater when they switch from conventional methods. Because hydroponically grown plants dip their roots directly into nutrient-rich solutions, they get what they need much more easily than plants growing in soil. So, they need much smaller root systems and can divert more energy into leaf and stem growth. With smaller roots, you can grow more plants in the same area and get more yield from the same amount of ground. Hydroponic plants also grow faster. Many pests are carried in soil, so doing without it generally gives you a more hygienic growing system with fewer problems of disease. Since hydroponics is ideal for indoor growing, you can use it to grow plants all year round. Automated systems controlled by timers and computers make the whole thing a breeze. It's not all good news inevitably when there are few drawbacks. One is the cost of all the equipment you need, containers, pumps, lights, nutrients and so on. Another drawback is the ponic part of hydroponics. There is a certain amount of toil involved. With conventional growing, you can sometimes be quite cavalier about how you treat plants, and if weather and other conditions are on your side, your plants will still thrive. But hydroponics is more scientific and the plants are much more under your control. You need to check them constantly to make sure they are growing in exactly the conditions they need. Of course, through automated systems such as lighting timers, making things quite a bit easier. Another difference, of course, arguably less of a drawback, is that because hydroponic plants have much smaller root systems, they can't always support themselves very well. Heavy fruiting plants may need quite elaborate format of support. There are various different ways of growing things hydroponically. In one popular method, you stand your plants in a plastic though and let a nutrient solution trickle past their roots with the help of a gravity and a pump. That's called the nutrient film technique. The nutrient is like a kind of liquid conveyor belt. It's constantly sliding past the roots, delivering to them the goodness they need. Alternatively, you can also grow plants with their roots supported by a nutrient enriched medium such as rock wool, sand or vermiculite, which acts as a sterile substitute for soil. Another method is called aeroponics, and it is typified by a popular product called aero garden. Although the name suggests you are growing plants in air, the roots are actually suspended inside a container full of extremely humid air. Effectively, the roots grow in a nutrient-rich aerosol, a bit like cloud packed full of minerals. So friends, that is about hydroponics. Very small few slides only we have given to you, so that we want to introduce you in a very normal language what is hydroponics. In elaborate, if you want more news about that, you can always contact us so that we can give you more news about this. Now, in our next video, we discuss about what is aquaponics and how it is different from hydroponics. Very soon, you will also see that video. Till then, this is Venkat signing off.